The hotel and tourism industry is a very important part of any economy. In order to promote tourism, a country must market its tourist destinations and provide the highest standards in terms of its hotels and personnel. This is where the Hotel and Tourism Training Institute Trust comes in terms of providing training and professionalism. The Hotel and Tourism Training Trust is an organization which is mandated by the Zambian government to offer training in the field of hospitality and tourism. The trust has an academic division, which is a training institute, and an operations division, which is the hotel. These divisions make up the Hotel and Tourism Training Institute Trust. The Hotel and Tourism Training Institute Trust began as the Department of Hotel, Catering and Tourism Studies of Evelyn Horn College in 1964. We'll speak to the Executive Director, Dr. Wilson Silongwe, who will shed more light and give us a brief history about HTTI.
The Hotel and Tourism Training Institute, which is HTTI, has a mission to offer relevant and sustainable training that will benefit the students and the tourism and hospitality industry in Zambia. HTTI has a long history, starting from the time of independence. It existed as a department of hospitality and tourism management at Evelyn Horn. Then the new government after independence bought Victoria Hotel and turned it into College Hotel. And at that time the college operated under Ministry of Education. But over the years it was handed over to Ministry of Tourism under the National Hotels Corporation, and in 1989 it was converted to a trust, Hotel and Tourism Training Institute Trust, and it's operating as a trust up to now under a board of trustees. It's a fully government-owned institution. Of course, it's an autonomous, semi-autonomous organization that runs under a trust, under a board of trustees, but it exists under the Ministry of Tourism and Arts. Well, there are several projects that we are running as an institution. For instance, we are renovating the institute to particularly upgrade it. The training kitchen for the students, we are trying to upgrade it so that it attains that international standard to be able to benefit the students. But at the same time, we are trying to expand our capacity by building infrastructure in Livingstone, for instance, that we can have a more developed campus there that will accommodate more students from not only Zambia but the sub-region as well, the Southern African sub-region. Well, our hope is to upgrade HTTI to be a college or a training institution of choice. We are aiming at introducing degree classes and also postgraduate studies. Our goal is to make HTTI a regional institution that will attract students from around the region, and that we should be probably one of the best schools in Africa in hospitality and tourism training. Well, within Zambia, we operate together with the Zambia Tourism Board, the Zambia Wildlife, the Hotel and Catering Association of Zambia, the Institute of Hospitality in Zambia, the TVETA. We interact with many other institutions within the country. But outside Zambia, we do have linkages with the International Association, International Air Travel Association. We interact with the Africa Travel Association and the Africa Hotel and Tourism Schools in Africa. We also interact with UNWTO, the training side, the UNW TEDCO. We also interact with several other universities. For instance, in Hong Kong, we have a partnership with them. There's another university in Turkey that we work with, in Sweden as well as Germany. So we have quite some international linkages that help us to maintain our training standards.
HTTI is a renowned institute both locally and internationally, and this makes it one of the best colleges in the tourism and hospitality sector. To speak more about the college, we are joined by the Director of Studies, Mr. Evans Mwevo.
One is encouraged to study with the HTTI because HTTI is the leading training college in the country in hospitality and tourism at technical and vocational level. HTTI is the best in this type of training because it has the best facilities, it has the experience and the expertise as far as tourism and hospitality training is concerned. Some of the benefits are that the students who train with us will get the best training and the knowledge in the hospitality and tourism sector. HTTI also has the best facilities and equipment, and it's complete. We have a complete setup. As you are aware, it's our own institution which has a full operational hotel, which is actually the application hotel, where students will actually train practically, hands-on experience, to relate what they learn in the classroom to the actual application. HTTI is adding value to the hospitality and tourism industry because, let me say, we are training skills, and we are training students to get the best skills that they can be able to use when they go for work outside in the industry. HTTI is the mother of training in hospitality and tourism. So I would like to urge all those that are aspiring, whether they are already in employment, we have programs for them that they can do, to apply to come and train with HTTI and get the best.
HTTI offers both full-time, part-time courses and short intensive courses. To explain more about the courses and the requirements, we speak to the training manager, Mr. Jimmy Lungu.
Then we have numerous courses that we offer as HTTI. Just to run through one by one, let me say that we have 2 diploma courses to start with, and the first one is hospitality management. We have a diploma level, and we also have travel and tourism at diploma level. Apart from that, we also have other diplomas which are food and beverage management, as well as food production diploma. So those are the 4 courses that we have at diploma level. But other than that, we have also advanced certificate in hospitality management. After that, we have other single courses also, because hospitality management means housekeeping, food and beverage service, front office operations, and food production. Now, we also have single courses like front office on its own as a course at certificate level. We also have food and beverage service as a single course at certificate level. We also have housekeeping as a separate course at certificate level, as well as housekeeping and food production. Our programs, we have full-time programs. Those are the ones that come in the morning and knock off at 16 hours. And we also have some programs that we run at extension level. Extension studies meaning part-time, those that are working and have no time to come for full-time classes. Of course, we have a provision for them to come in the evenings, 16 to 18 or 16 to 19. Other than that, we also have programs that go at distance learning. We have a lot of students from Livingstone, Lusaka, all over Zambia, Copper Belt, Chipata, that come for distance learning. And we have some residential in April as well as November, 2 residentials in a year. And apart from that, we also run mobile training courses.